Hi, I'm Jim with Stuff Music, and I'm here today to do a demo of the Mesa Boogie California Tweed. The Mesa Boogie California Tweed 6V6 440 combo, finished here with a Baltic birch cabinet, cream Bronco vinyl covering with cream tan weave grill cloth. The California Tweed is also available in a head-only format. The Mesa Boogie California Tweed is an all-tube, 40-watt, single-channel combo amp that features a complement of 5 12AX7 preamp tubes, one 12AT7 preamp tube, 4 6V6 power tubes, and a single 12-inch Jensen Blackbird speaker. On the front panel of the amp, you'll find 2 1/4-inch inputs, one for high sensitivity and one for low. Next, you'll find controls for gain, 3-band EQ with treble, middle, and bass controls, presence, and the master volume. After that, you have the control knob for the onboard tube-driven spring reverb, and then the control for Mesa's patented multi-watt function. Here you can switch between 40 watts using all 4 6V6 tubes in Class AB pentode, 30 watts, 2 6V6 Class AB triode plus 2 6V6 Class AB pentode, 20 watts, which is 2 6V6 Class AB pentode, 10 watts, 2 6V6 Class AB triode, 2 watts, 1 6V6 triode, and 1 6V6 pentode, single-ended Class A parallel. Finally, you'll find the amp's power and standby toggle switches. The back panel contains the send and return jacks for the buffered effects loop, foot switch jack for returning the reverb on and off. As a note, the foot switch is not included with the amp. And then finally, the speaker outs for either a single 8 or dual 4 ohm loads. Finally, the Mesa Boogie California Tweed 6V6 440 combo weighs in at 49 pounds. Get yours today at instuffmusic.com, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, now we're back after the specs. Let's talk a little bit about how we're recording today. Just using that single ribbon mic. I'm going into the normal input. I'm going to use this Sir S-style guitar so you can hear some single coil and humbucker sounds. Then I'm going to switch it over to this PRS hollow body 2 so you can hear some more, hollow body-ish sounds with this amp. Let's begin first clean. I have it in the 20 watt mode. We can go all the way up to 40 watts and we can sync it down to 2, as I said in the specs. So we'll kind of run the gamut on that a little bit. You can see I have the amp set. Let's give it a listen in the neck first. Single coil, everything on the guitar wide open. Here we go. Here's the neck in the middle, everything wide still. Middle. Here's the middle and the humbucker. Here's the bridge, tone off a little bit. Now I can hear when I go to the humbucker, it's almost pushing the amp into breakup if I really hit it. I got some of that reverb out of there. You can hear it. And that's kind of barking, you're getting that Tweed bark a little bit. And of course, one of the most famous, I think, Tweed sounds is when Larry Carlton used his little Tweed amp to record a lot of those great Steely Dan parts. And he always used to say he would set his amps just on that point, just so when we hit it hard, it would start to bark a little bit. And the nice thing about this amp is you can drop it down to a lower wattage, depending on, you know, if you're at home in a recording situation. I mean, you can breathe fire with this thing on 40 watts. And you crank it up, you're kind of getting into like Bonamassa territory. It really does that thing. But in a smaller setting like this, you know, you can still get those same type of sounds. So let's try that since I have the humbucker here. We're going to drop it all the way down to 2 watts, and I'll let you hear it with the exact same settings first. So, let's take it, let's kick up that gain, brighten it up a little bit, and let's see where we're at. Let's bring the reverb down a little bit. Here we go. So definitely that, you know, kind of Tweed growl that we all know. Let's really see if we can get it to really kick here even more. Gain all the way up. See where it's at. So, we certainly have that capability at our disposal. But these can be great clean amps. So I'm going to bring it all the way up to 40 watts. and really just get it clean. I'm going to bring the master down a little bit. And really get a super clean sound. So I have the volume wide open on the guitar now. I have the master set pretty conservatively, but it's really not affecting the tone. I mean, we're not really getting the power tubes all the way working here, but you know, I mean, it's not super spanky clean, but it's still really nice and warm. And that great reverb that's on board here. And of course, you know, like I said in the specs, it's all tube. And that's the thing, you know, the old Tweed amps didn't have onboard reverb. None of them did. So this is a great feature with this amp. So before I switch it over to the hollow body 2, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it back to 20 watts and let's give a listen to what happens when I hit it with an overdrive pedal. So here's my clean sound. Nice full clean sound at 20 watts. And I have a dude pedal by J Rocket in line. So I'm going to kick it on in the humbucker. Here's where we're at. And of course, all those early plexis were in a lot of ways based on more high-powered Tweed circuits. So under the right conditions, these amps can even do that kind of thing as well. So it's a really versatile amp. What we're going to do now is we're going to take a pause. Let's switch it over to the PRS hollow body. Okay, now we're back, and let's give a listen to some hollow body clean sounds. Take it up to 40 watts. Get super duper clean. This beautiful PRS hollow body 2. Here we go. Bless you.
My bad.
So you can do that thing with these amps too. Great amp, that's the California Tweed from Mesa Boogie.